WadSED is about most of the tidal systems of the Netherlands, where there are conflicts between three functions that our policymakers have to deal with on the short-term management, but also we have to think about for the long term when sea level is going to rise. And these conflicts are about flood safety, the navigation to ports, which requires deeper channels and therefore causes possibly higher flood waves and more wave attack on the dikes. And in the third place, the habitat area, the ecosystem integrity. And they conflict if we do the wrong things. And the problem is now that we don't know where to strike the balance to be able to cope with sea level rise in the future. And if we don't know it, we can also not expect all our stakeholders and area managers to be those experts. So what we need and what we're going to do with WadSED is develop conceptual models and narratives that help explain on the basis of science in an understandable manner how we can take account of the longer term developments and still optimize what we do on the short term. When you fly as a bird over these landscapes, you see these beautiful patterns of channels and tidal flats and salt marshes. And when you look carefully at them, you see the ripples change in hours, the channels migrate, move in years, and whole coastlines shift over centuries. And we need to understand this better. I want to know how these patterns form, because sea level will rise, and we, the landscape with us in it, need to adapt. So for that we need to understand how this all works.
I'm studying how tidal flats collect sediment and how channels erode it. I'm trying to find out how much sand and mud we're going to need for the Wadden Sea to keep up with sea level rise. This is important for all aspects of coastal life. This can be human life, but also birds, mussels, other organisms. And it affects everything from where ships can go in the Wadden Sea to how the entire basin will change in response to climate change.
Now, this project is very important for us because this gives us the possibility to improve our modeling tools to predict morphological changes in a system like the Wadden Sea under different sea level rise scenarios. And these models, we have the process-based models, we have the aggregated models like ASMITA, process-based model like WadSED. But if we look at these models, especially the ASMITA models on which we rely on for predicting the effect of sea level rise, were set up in the beginning of this century or around the beginning of this century, and they really need upgrade. And in this project, we really get possibility to improve them, and we also get possibility to improve the WadSED model and also to develop a new generation model, a hybrid model between WadSED and ASMITA. Therefore, it is very important for us.
So my name is Roy van Weerdenburg. I work as a PhD candidate within the WadSED project. And in my part of the project, we are looking at the sediment exchange between the deep channels and the shallow shoals. And we would like to understand better, like, if sediments deposit, like where and when they can develop sufficient strength to withstand the next storm.
My name is Jan Vliervoet. I'm a senior researcher at the University of Applied Sciences van Halle-Ladenstein. And in the project we are aiming to get more insights into different perceptions, narrative, discourses of different stakeholders involved in sediment management. And we are trying to design governance arrangements for sustainable sediment management.
I'm Loes Witteveen from the research group Communication, Participation and Social Ecological Learning. And the WadSED project is important to us because there are several elements on sediment and sediment management which deserve to be recognized by a larger audience. It's a major resource in terms of maintaining qualities of the Wadden Sea area and also of the Westerschelde. And it's quite unknown. To a certain extent, if you would talk about morphology, nobody would understand. Sand is a resource everybody knows about. So we like to contribute to this and also to see how all the different organizations involved in sediment management understand how the different conflicts, different interpretation, different perceptions of sediment management contribute to the problems we have to come to quite a sustainable management.